Hello, good day, students. Welcome to JSS1 class. Today we are dealing with word problems. Word problems. Now, word problems generally is interpreting mathematics into or real life into mathematics. That is general notation of word problems. However, we have an example here. A student has 1,000 naira and buys a pen costing X naira and a book costing Y naira. Now they say the student has 1,000 naira. Are you following me? Now we have 1,000 naira cash at hand. Cash at hand is equal to 1,000 naira. The student has 1,000 naira. Now, however, that student decides that, oh, I want to buy a pen. Okay, how much is the pen going to cost me? The pen will cost me X naira. It means pen is equal to what? X naira, while a book will cost me what? Book will cost the student Y naira. All right. Now, if having 1,000 naira, okay, and then the student has been able to so far spend X naira and also Y naira out of the what 1,000 naira. Are you there? Now we will now come here. Therefore, cash at hand minus what is cost price of whatever, yes, the student has what? Has incurred. Now, the cash at hand is 1,000 naira. And then what the student has total spendings here will be how much? Total spendings is equal to X plus Y. This is in naira, all right? Now, total spending is what? X plus Y naira. Now, how much is now left with that student? Therefore, 1,000 minus what has been spent. How much has been spent? This is in naira. This has been spent, X plus what? Y has been spent. Hence, you have all in naira, 1,000 naira minus X plus Y. Have this. Hence your final answer. So you have 1,000 to deduct what sum total of what's being spent. Now the second question: a carpenter has 2 planks of wood. One plank is X centimeter long. Now there are 2 planks. Now this is one plank. This one is what? X centimeter long. This is the length of this plank. It's X centimeter long. And then the next one, the plank, one plank is X centimeter long. One of the plank is X centimeter long and the other plank is 3 centimeter long. What is the total length of the 2 planks? Now, the other plank is 3 centimeter long. Let's assume this is the other plank. This is what? The length here is equal to what? 3x centimeter. 3x centimeter. You have X centimeter and you have 3x centimeter. Alright? Now, the carpenter has 2 planks. The first one is X centimeter long, the second one is 3x centimeter long. What is the total length? total length of the planks is equal to what? 3 plus, you have x plus 3x centimeter. Total means sum together, okay? So you have what? X times 3x, what do you have? You have 4x centimeter long. That's the length of the total or of the two planks. Now we want to go to simple equation, okay? Simple equation. Let's take an example. Say whether the following are true or false. Now, say whether the following are true or false. Now, we have box here. What will be here when you add to 2 to give you 5? Now, is it true? When 3 goes in the box, when 3 goes in this box, will this give you 5? Yes or no? If we put, let's take solution. So if this box is 3 plus 2, what will you have? 5. So it is what? True. Number B. This number A. Let's take number B. When x is equal to what? 2. Now, you have 3 multiply. This bracket means multiplication. What did I say? Multiplication. 3 times 2 plus 1 is equal to, let's see if it is equal to 10. Okay, 3 times 2 is what? 6 plus 1. Will you get 10? No, it is not equal to. This one will give you 7. 7 is not equal to 10. Therefore, it is what? It is false. Alright, let's take the next one. Number C. Now, check. If this equal to 5, when x goes in what? When x is equal to 24. Okay? Now, when, instead of having x here, when x is equal to 24, you have 24 over 4. Would you have 5? Is that correct? Let's see. 24 divided by 4. What do you have? It means you have 4 goes there, 1, 4 goes there, you have 6. It's not equal to 5. So therefore, it is also what? False. Yes, we want to solve the following equation. Solve the following equations. Alright, let's solve these following equations. Let's see solution. Okay, now we want to solve for x. If you have 18 minus x is equal to 7. The first thing we need to do is to collect like terms. What did I say? Collect like terms. This is 18. This is 7. This is a family of ordinary number. Why this is x family? Okay, so put x on the other side and then bring non-x together. So it means if you have 18 here, when 7 crosses equal to and comes to this side, it is plus here. When it crosses equal to sign, it becomes minus 7. Then it's equal to. This is minus x here. When it crosses equal to the other side, it becomes plus x. Okay? Now, 18 minus 7 will give you what? You have 11 is equal to x. When 11 is equal to x, x is also equal to what? 11. X is equal to 11. X, your value for x. Number B. If you have x plus 3 is equal to minus 5. X plus 3 is equal to what? Minus 5. Let's see how to do this. The first thing is what? collect like terms. Don't forget, collect. What we did here is to collect like terms. Here the same thing, collect like terms. Let's collect like terms. This is x, this is non-x, non-s. Bring this and this together. You have x to be equal to, what is here already? Minus 5 plus 3 we go to this side. When it crosses equal to, it becomes minus 3. Okay, so your x will give you, now look at this. Minus 5 means you are owing 5 naira. Another minus 3 means you are owing 3 naira. How much are you owing altogether? Owing means minus. Positive means having. Okay, that's a simple way to analyze it. Okay, now you are owing 5 naira, you are owing 3 naira. How much are you owing altogether? Minus 8. Hence your final answer. Number C. Now let's take number C. You have 3x is equal to 15. Now look at this. This is different from the ones we have done before. These ones where we dealt with addition and subtraction, but here we are dealing with what? Multiplication. All right, because this is 3 times x. Okay, it is not like having x plus 3. Okay, it is not like having not like having 18 minus x. We can now see that these are written together. They are written together. Okay, so how do we deal with this? The first thing you look out for is the coefficient. Don't forget, in the last class we did what we call coefficient. What did we say? Coefficient. Okay, now what is the coefficient? Look at the variable here. The variable you have here is x. What's the coefficient of x here? 3. So you now say coefficient. Now, once you see that, oh, this is the only number here, and then first thing you now need to do is what? To divide both sides by the coefficient of what is attached to that variable. We have the variable and we have the coefficient. What you need to do is to divide both sides by the what? Coefficient. Divide both sides by the coefficient. Divide both sides by the coefficient. Divide both sides by the coefficient. Let's divide both sides by the coefficient now. Let's divide both sides by the coefficient. So you have this side, you have 3x, we divide it by 3, 3x divided by 3. And here you have 15, you divide it by 3 also. 15 over 3. So that 3 will cancel 3. What do you have left here? X to be equal to 15 divided by 3. You have 5. Hence, the final answer. Let's take number D. Number D. Okay? What is number D? You have what? X over 6 is equal to 5. Now look up, see this very carefully. What we did earlier is multiplication. Now you are dealing with what? Division. Here we divided both sides by the coefficient. Look at this. Because you have a coefficient that is a what? A fraction. A coefficient that is a what? Fraction. How is this coefficient a fraction? You will recall that this is also the same thing as having 1 over 6x to be equal to 5. The 1 times x will give you x, and it's still over what? 6. So we have not done anything to it. Now, it means the coefficient of x here is 1 over 6. Now, since the coefficient is a fraction, then you will now multiply both sides by what? You can see, when we're dealing with multiplication, we divided both sides by what? 3. Are you with me? But now, we want to now multiply both sides by this denominator. What did I say? Multiply both sides by this. Or there, I will teach you the other way. Now, if you have multiplied both. You can see this one is over 1, this over 1, multiply both sides by 6, which is the denominator here. Now you have x over 6 multiplied by 6 is equal to this over 1, 5 times 6. This still over 1 over 1. Okay? So what do we have? 6 cancels 6, you have 1. So what do you have left? X to be equal to what? 5 times 6 is what? 30. Hence, the final answer. Look at this. Another way you can do this that will be easier. Now, from here, let's take it again. Alternative. If you have x over 6 to be equal to 5, just say this is over 1. Okay? You have fraction here, you have fraction here. The next thing you need to do is what? To cross multiply. What did I say? Cross multiply. You cross multiply. Let's cross multiply. X times 1, you have x times 1 is equal to 6 times 5. You have 6 times 5. Alright? So let's come here. Here you have, what is x times 1? X times 1 is x to be equal to 6 times 5 is what? 30. Hence, your final answer. Now, the balance method of solving the same equation. Now, we want to solve the same equation using balance method. Okay? Let's take solution to this. Now you have x plus 11 is equal to 18. Instead of collecting like terms, taking this, now you look at this. What is with x here? You have plus 11, okay? You have plus 11. What is with x here? Plus 11. What do we now do? You negate it. You add the negation of this. Now, if minus 11 is here, you will add 11 to both sides. But if plus 11 is here, you will add minus 11 to both sides. Okay? So what do we have? Add or subtract 11 from both sides. Subtract, because what you have here is positive, that is with x, you now say subtract 11 from both sides. So that you can have x plus 11 minus 11 is equal to 18 minus 11. So plus 11 minus 11 will give you 0. What do you have left? X is equal to 18 minus 11. You have 7. Alright? Now let's take number B. You have 1 over 4y is equal to 7. This is the example I gave for you, I gave you here, okay? When you have x over 6, you multiply both sides by the denominator. Now, you are multiplying both sides by what? The denominator 4. Multiply both sides by 4. So that you can have 1 over 4 times 4 y is equal to 7 times 4, okay? So that this will cancel this. 1 times y will give you y to be equal to 7 times 4 is what? 28. Okay, now let me come here. If I have another one, number C, 8 is equal to x minus 5. Now, what is with x here? Minus 5. You will now add 5 to both sides. Instead, look at this. Positive is with 11. That's why you subtracted from what? Both sides. But here, negative 5 is what? Is with 11. So you add 5 to both sides. Add 5 to both sides. So you have what? 8 plus 5 equals s minus 5 plus 5. Alright? So this will give you 0. Your x will give you what? 13. When 13 is equal to x, it means x is equal to what? 13. Hence, your final answer. Now you have work to do. Alright? Now, open your textbook, exercise 7H, page 54. You have to do number 4 and 6. And then go to page 153, exercise 7B, 21, number 21, 24, and 26. And go to exercise 19C, page 154. And then you will do 8, 22, and 30. So please copy this correctly. Page 153, exercise 19B, 21, 24, 26, exercise 19C, page 154, 8, 20, number 8, 22, and 30.